demo for you guys. What we're going to make today is tofu scramble. It's really easy, it's fast. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And so we're going to just start off with some veggies. Or no, do you want to do the tofu first? Okay. We're going to start off with some veggies. And I'm going to throw a little bit of oil, because this is probably not nonstick. Yeah. And I'm going to start off with some carrots, because they usually take a little bit longer to cook.
And if you want the recipe, it's over on the table over there for the Tofu Scramble.
And really, you can vary your veggies. Whatever you have on hand, it doesn't matter. Just probably not cucumber or something like that. But
no celery.
No celery. You can pretty much do whatever you want with Tofu Scramble, which is why we love it so much and we eat it almost every weekend. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Yeah, do the tofu. Okay, Laura's going to drain a pack of, it's extra firm.
This is firm, but you can use firm or extra firm.
And this is Trader Joe's organic tofu. You can use whatever tofu you want. I suggest using organic, because we already discussed it.
So you just want to press the water out of your tofu. And then you take the giant square of whiteness out. And you crumble it up into a bowl.
Then we have some different spices here that we're going to use to spice our tofu. Tofu takes on pretty much anything you put in it. So turmeric is one of the main things with tofu scramble. It gives it that yellow color. So we're just going to sprinkle a bunch of it. That's probably good.
A couple of tablespoons.
Yeah. And then nutritional yeast is another key in vegan cooking in general, but especially with tofu scramble, it gives it like a tangy, cheesy-ish kind of flavor, and it's chock full of vitamins. It's awesome. It's good for you. Nutritional yeast, and this is Red Star, which is probably one of the best brands of nutritional yeast. You can get it at the co-op, natural food places, most of them.
Or you can order a giant pail of it from eatessentials.com.
Or that. Or Vitamin Shop. Okay, or the Vitamin Shop. Oh, and we have black salt, which is also another thing that you can probably mostly only find online usually, but it is Himalayan black crystal salt. It's also called Indian Kala Namak, and it actually has like almost an eggy smell flavor to it, which gives the tofu an eggy-ish smell and flavor. And then we also have some Himalayan pink sea salt, some rainbow peppercorns, whatever kind of black pepper you want to use, you can use that. And then we also have 21 Seasoning Salute by Trader Joe's, but you can probably use any kind of seasoning blend you wanted to. So we're kind of just guesstimating. We don't really measure. With cooking, you don't have to.
A couple tablespoons of each is good enough.
Yeah. Or to taste, you know. Do what you want to do with it.
Then you just stir it up, and then you can add the other veggies to the pan.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm looking at your recipe.
Yeah.
It's not included.
The black salt isn't included. We didn't include it because we were trying to only keep ingredients on there that are easy to find. So, I mean, the black salt is optional. You don't have to have it. It gives it the eggy flavor-ish. I mean, but it really isn't necessary. You don't have to have it. But we were just trying to keep it limited to ingredients that are easy to find. And then for the veggies, we have some bell peppers, some tomato, portobellos, and what else am I missing?
Garlic.
Oh, and garlic. And I was supposed to bring onion, but I forgot. So usually I would put onions in it too. Okay, and we've got all of our veggies in here, and we're going to put in our mixed tofu, and you can see it's very yellow now from the turmeric.
Then you just combine the tofu and veggies together. That's pretty much it. You just heat it through until it's nice and warm for you and the veggies are all cooked through. You can use whatever veggies you have on hand. And if anyone wants to come up and see what it looks like scrambled eggs, but vegan style. So feel free to look at it, and then we'll give out samples of it shortly when it's all in 10 minutes.
Yeah, about 10 minutes when it's done cooking.
Does anyone have any questions about tofu scramble or any other cooking questions? Yes.
My friend and I love to cook, and you pour that much turmeric in there, you're kind of like, oh my god. So,
You could use less if you'd like.
okay.
I'm just eyeballing it.
Yeah.
And that way, since there's veggies in there, it's actually more than just the tofu. You're seasoning the tofu, and then not really seasoning the veggies so much. So when you add the seasoned tofu to the veggies, it creates a nice flavor balance.
Oh yes.
For the tofu, you just pressed the water out? You didn't drain it?
Well, I drained the water out of the tofu because it's packed in water, and then I pressed it. If you want to put it between two small plates, you can do that as well, but I don't really have all that stuff right here, but it's fine not doing it.
I don't find it necessary to really drain the tofu for tofu scramble. The water's going to evaporate anyway when you're cooking it. So, I mean, if you were doing something different, like maybe baked tofu or something like that, you might want to drain all the water out.
Yeah, you don't really need to press it for the tofu scramble because a little moisture is a good thing. There's a few other optional add-ins that I like to do sometimes, like oatmeal is nice. It adds extra fiber and makes it extremely filling. Another thing is chia seeds. They're full of nutrients for you. You would just add some chia seed sprinkle to it. And also you can add vegan cheese to it as well. It would be a different method. You wouldn't use firm tofu. You probably want a silken tofu, and then you combine that, and you can then we coat the bread. There's other good recipes for vegan French toast, but it's not using the firm tofu. But if you needed any help with that, we'd be happy to help you out. They also make a mix for French toast, vegan French toast. It's just a powder that you add soy milk to buy online. Any other questions?
Breakfast burrito. Breakfast burrito?
Oh, you can also put it in a tortilla, top with salsa, avocado, make a delicious breakfast burrito. Spinach, kale, lots of options here. And yes, sir, you can add hot sauce. That is a delicious option.
Ooh, and guacamole.
And also guacamole.
Or just avocado and sriracha.